So, as of writing this script, yes, this is a scripted video. It will help keep my thoughts together and so I don't ramble, and yes, I finally came around to doing one. But as of writing this script, the Hazbin Hotel Season 1 trailer just released. Now, this script was rewritten a couple of times before, but with this trailer coming out, it helps with what I want to talk about. I know we had a couple of 2 or 3 seconds of footage revealed on Twitter, but that wasn't enough to go off of for what I am going to be talking about. The trailer, however, was exactly what I needed. So, what I want to talk about is the designs of the characters. The script before this kinda just went into it. Like, I had a real grievance with them, and one of the problems I had was I couldn't see it being animated. Well, I got kinda proven wrong. With some, I still have some things to say rather than some others. Now, I will only be talking about Charlie, Alistair, Angel Dust, Vaggie, Husk, Nifty, Serpentious, and Sherry in that order as well. The reason for this is because that is how the character's art came out. Now, I just want to say that this is all my opinion. If you think differently from what I think, then that's fair enough. I will also try to stick to designs, but I may have to talk about other things that will be linked to designs. So, let's just jump right into my thoughts with the new Hazbin Hotel designs. Now, I have a problem with Charlie. Charlie looks a lot like Alistair, so I feel like when they have scenes together, it's going to be hard to remember who was on what side, as well as if there's a scene where it's, for example, Husk talking to either one of them. It will be really hard to distinguish between them from memory. And that is a drawback for Charlie. The trailer only showed her like 3 or 4 times, and none of them was with Alistair. So I really need a scene with both of them in the same shot to really say that this design is bad or not. Right now, all I'm saying is that I see negatives and red flags. That is all I'm saying. In the earlier versions of the script, I feel like how she was drawn and her colors weren't good. However, I don't think that anymore. At least how she's drawn. In the old script, I said that her art made her look older than what she was supposed to be. I was hoping that she didn't have such an angular physique in the show and had more curves like how she did in the pilot. And with this trailer, she looks a lot better than what the art showed her off to be. How the colors are all interacting and everything, I think I just need to wait for the show to come out. So I'll just hold off until the show comes out. Alistair looks fine and really fluid. He looks like Alistair. The old script went into how goofy he looked, but now that he's in the trailer, he looked like himself, so no complaints there. I do think that in some of the shots, the animators just used his pilot version, and that's even with watching it a couple of times while writing this script. I just hope the white trim will be enough to differentiate him from Charlie. Also, the tail as the staff is really cool. Glad they came up with something that isn't just magic teleporting shit with the staff. Angel Dust. I do miss the fluff, but I can see how animating that would be a pain for some of the shots he's in with the trailer. However, I still have a major grievance with it gone. That was one of the main selling points of his body. And for a drag queen, as well as a hooker stripper thing that he is, sexual appeal has to be somewhat there. Now, if one of his powers is that he has very minor shapeshifting / body alteration, like to the point of just controlling how much fluff he has and how he hides his arms, then I take it back. Because that is the only way I am happy with the fluff being gone that I can think of right now. He looks really good in animation, and the reason I say that is because I have problems with how he looks in the picture. The black eye feels weird and off-putting, and his new suit and gloves look like a knockoff of his old suit. And due to that, the picture kind of looks like a bootleg version of him. I am really glad that there is a hairline to show where the head and the hair starts. That really helps with this character. Baggy... She is in only one scene of the trailer, so it's hard to talk about her. Whereas all the other characters so far, they had more than one scene. Some of the characters aren't even in this trailer, really. Watching the scene, she looks older than what she's supposed to be, but if I pause and look at it, then it just might be that scene and how that scene plays out, and that's what I'm really hoping for. So that is something else that I will have to look out for when the show comes out. I do think this version is better than the pilot, because in the pilot, she looked younger than what she was supposed to be. So with Husk in the animation, he looks so different. And it's a good different. In the art, he just looked like his pilot self, but cleaned up. So the animated version looks way better. I also like that he kinda has pants now, not gonna lie. I don't know why, but I do like it. We don't see a whole lot of Nifty or Serpentious, and we don't even see Cherry at all. So all we have to go off of is basically the artwork. So I think I'll just say what I want to say about the artwork instead. Nifty, to me, looks barely changed. In the trailer, she looks paler and more white, but that is about all of what we can see of her. What probably happened was just a dress change. Maybe the hair. I don't know. Now, Serpentious. Where do I even begin? Well, I guess let's start with the obvious. His head and hat is way too over-designed. Like, how the hell will that be easy to animate? The eyes on the frail neck thing are also a little too complicated. Just the top ones. The bottom ones are fine. The stripes and eyes on the tail body thing changed to actually be easier. However, that is what I originally thought they looked like, so yay. But other than that, he didn't really change. Yes, I did go to the pilot to get a good picture of his old self, don't judge me. We're gonna skip Cherry because the only things that changed were pretty much her tattoos, her shirt design, and her boots. Everything else is pretty much the same. I wasn't really happy or keen on the new designs and really didn't think they would work for animating, or just didn't really work well with the character. But the trailer proved me wrong, and I am totally fine with that. I am really hoping the show can continue showing off how good the character designs are with the characters it showed off, and can do so with the characters that weren't really in the trailer. If it can do that, then I will be happy. If not, well, we'll just have to wait and see. I do still worry that Charlie's and Alistair's scenes might blend together in the show, and that it is bad for those characters who look really similar when not intentional. But again, I'm going to have to wait until the show comes out. I will do another follow-up video like this when the show is out and I have seen it. So look for that video in the future. That's all I have to say about these designs, and again, this is just my opinion on them, so if yours is different from mine, fair enough. I also want to say that my complaining comes as a fan, and I just want the best for the show and the characters, and I'm only pointing out my concerns. I know that this is a very new type of video on my channel, but this is what I want. I have other scripted videos on the way, quote-unquote, i.e. I am still writing them and working out the kinks for them. I'll still mainly be a Let's Player, but I still do want to do other types of videos like this and other scripts, and my thoughts and theories series on the channel. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, please leave a like, subscribe. It would really help me become a big YouTube starman. That is eventually what I want to become in life. Ring the bell for notifications so you can see what I normally do, what I normally do and what I normally play, because I am normally a Let's Player. Some active playthroughs on my channel that I am currently still going through are Steven Universe Save the Light, Broken Age, Inscription, Undertale, and I have 3 Try Not to Laugh challenges. Some finished playthroughs that I've done if you just want to binge through an entire playthrough, or if you only have time for a one-off. Some of those are A Raven's Monologue, Grimm's Hollow, Spore, Detective Grimoire, Secrets of the Swamp, and I've done Thoughts and Theories. So yeah, so with that, I will see you guys in the next issue. See ya!